Good afternoon. Today I'm going to show you a couple of pieces of equipment we have over here at the fitness center. We'll start with the stretch strap. It's a strap that has a series of loops on it, and I'll show you what these loops are for. Stretching is a pretty important part of our fitness regime. We all have tight muscles either from working out or golf or whatever we do from a day-to-day basis. Stretching, a light stretch before a workout is okay, but what I want to talk about is stretching after a round of golf or after you've had a fitness session. That's when you really want to stretch the muscles when they're good and warmed up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do a basic hamstring stretch today. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay out here on the floor, and what I'm going to do is take the end loop and I'm going to put it around my foot, and I'm going to put it on the ball of my foot. And once I have it on the ball of my foot, I'm just going to lay straight back, and then I'm just going to gently pull my leg back, keeping my knee straight. And I'm going to pull back. I don't want it to be painful, but I want to be able to feel the stretch, and I'm going to feel that stretch through the back of my leg or the hamstring. I'm going to hold roughly 20 to 30 seconds, and then I'm going to give it just a slight release, and then I'm going to pull back again. This time I'm going to try to pull back just a little bit further. Again, when I feel the tension, I want to stop. And then I'm going to release it, and then I'm going to roll it out to my right, and I'm going to change the angle of my stretch, which means now I'm going to stretch the inner thigh or the groin area. I'm going to pull my toe back towards my head, hold it roughly 20 to 30 seconds, I'll release it, and then I'm going to pull back again. Again, I'm going to hold it 20 to 30 seconds. I'm going to try to pull it back just a little bit further, back this way. Okay, then the third part of the stretch, what I'm going to do is bring it across my body, and I'm going to roll it over to the other side. Again, I'm going to keep my shoulders flat on the floor. I'm going to pull my toes back this way towards my head. Now again, I've changed the angle of my stretch, and now I'm stretching through here, through the IT, through the hip flexor, and into the glute. Hold my 20 to 30 seconds. I'm going to release. Pull back again. Going back just a little bit further, back this way. And then I'll release that. Come back around. I'll come up. And then I would do the same on the other side. And then I would go through those 3 steps again. That's a basic use of the stretch strap that I'm going to show you today. Our other piece of equipment I want to show you today is the foam roller. The foam roller is used for self-myofascial release. Fascia is what you have that covers the muscles in your body. What I'll show you today is we have this band of fascia that runs up the side of our leg called an IT band, or iliotibial band, and it gets very tight. And when it gets tight, pain can either surface here in the hip, or in the knee, or in both areas. So we want to keep that nice and loose. People who walk a lot or run tend to have a tight IT band. So what we're going to do is take the foam roller, we're going to lay it on the floor. I'm going to position myself so that I put my hip right on top of the foam roller, and then using my hand and the leg that I'm not rolling as a guide to help push me, and I'm going to push, and just going to roll that foam roller very slow towards my knee. When I find an area that's particularly painful, we call it a hot spot, I'm going to stop, and I'm going to rest on that spot for 20 seconds. And then once I've done that, now I'm going to continue on until I find the next hot spot. And what those hot spots are, they're knots that get in the fascia, and it has to be released. Kind of like what your massage therapist would do when they find a knot when they're doing a massage. They work it until that knot comes out. That's what we're doing here. And then we continue to roll down, and I'm just going to move my legs to show you. You don't want to roll over the knee, so I'm going to stop before I get to my kneecap. Now I'm speeding this up, but I'm going to stop right here. I'm not going to roll across that knee joint. And then I will just slowly go back the other way. I'm going to work back up until I come back up to that hip bone. And I'm going to continue to work work in that fashion. This particular exercise can be quite painful, so just be patient with it, and if you do it consistently, your IT band will loosen up and that pain will go away. So that's what I want to show you with the foam roller today. We will continue to do these series periodically. Right now we plan on doing this once a month. If you have a topic that you would like to have discussed, you can email me at cboyd@belfair1811.com, or you can email fitness@belfair1811.com. Thank you.